Hello, students. So, here's the assignment for maps and scale. It's the short chapter, but still, it is a pretty important chapter to let us see how we actually apply the concept of proportionality, right? So, let's begin. The first question goes like this. On the map, 2 centimeter represent 8 kilometer on actual ground, right? So we want to represent the scale in the form 1 is to n. So what do we need to do? Let me call my pen. So the first thing we're going to do is to mark them out as a ratio. That will help. So we go map as a ratio to actual, right? So 2 centimeter represents 8 kilometer. And what we want to do is to make them the same units. So we have 2 centimeter, 8 kilometer will be 8, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 centimeter. Then we divide by 2 centimeter on both sides. That will give us 4, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And that will be the scale. Part B, on the map, the school is 3.7 centimeter away from the airport. Find the actual distance in kilometer between the airport and the school. So how do we do this? Well, we can begin with the scale, but this time round with the units version. So we have 2 centimeter actually represent 8 kilometer. Okay, so 3.7 centimeter, right? We can use our calculator. 3.7 divided by 2 times 8, and that will give us 14.8 kilometer. But do answer the question. Therefore, actual distance between airport and school is 14.8 kilometer, right? Okay, but C, calculate the length of 15 kilometers on the map, right? So now what we can do is we change the direction. We have actual compared to map. So we have 8 kilometers here. It's represented by 2 centimeter. So 15 kilometers. We go 15 divided by 8 times 2, which will give us 3.75 centimeter. So therefore, length on map is 3.75 centimeter, right? Now part D, now we have the area of the park is 6.2 square centimeter. Calculate the actual area in square kilometers. So again, we go map is to actual. Let's begin with 2 centimeter to 8 kilometers, right? So if I want area, means I have to square it. So 2 centimeters squared give me 4 square centimeter. And then 8 squared is 64 square kilometers. So now I want 6.2. So I take out my calculator, 6.2 divided by 4 times 64 will give us 99.2. 99.2 square kilometers. So therefore, actual area equals 99.2 square kilometers. Okay, so I hope you are successful. Let's go, next one. Okay, next example, we have a scale of a map of a housing estate is 1 is to 20,000. A road on a map is 3.5 centimeter long. Calculate the actual. Give your answers in meters. So that's the thing that we need to take note, right? In meters. So we have a map to actual. 1 is to 20,000, right? So what this means is that 1 centimeter is 20,000 centimeter. So 1 centimeter will be 200 meters. So now 3.5 centimeter, we'll have 3.5 times 200, which gives us 700 meters. Okay, so therefore, actual length is 700 meters. Okay, part B. The housing estate occupies an area of 80 square centimeter on the map. On another map of the scale, okay, so there's two maps here, right? So this is map 1, this is map 2. On the scale, what is the area that we occupy the same on this second map, right? So what we need to do now is to find the actual first, right? So map 1 to actual. Okay, so the comparison now is 1 centimeter is equivalent to 200 meters. So that means 1 centimeter square is going to be 200 square, which will give us 40,000. Okay, 40,000 square meters. So 80 centimeters square will be multiplied by 80. Right, let's try to get the number of zeros correct. 320 0 0 0 0 1 2 3 4 5. Right, so that's the this is the actual size, right? So now we compare it to the second map, right? So actual to the second map, map second. So now we start with 40,000 is to 1. So now if we have it in the same units, it will look like this. If I convert this to meters, it will look like this. Sorry. Then to get a comparing area, we got to square it. So 400 square is going to be 160,000 square meters is to 1 centimeter square. So finally, 320,000 meters square is going to be, so 320,000 divided by this is 20 square centimeter. Right, so let's answer the question. Therefore, area on the second map is 20 square centimeter. All right. Well, just 2 examples for your practice. I hope you have been successful. Have a nice day.